Hi there, my name is Dr. Katie Lynch, and I'm the chair of the Sam Draper Honors Program here at Rockland Community College. I've been getting a lot of questions from my students about how to search for courses in the new computer system that RCC is using called Banner, and also how to register for those courses. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial for you today with the help of Enrollment Management and Student Affairs. First, you're going to want to sign in to MyRCC. When you do, you'll see on the left the Banner self-service icon. Click on it. After that, you'll receive a personalized greeting, and what you want to do is navigate to the top left corner here where you'll see 4 squares all in a box. Click on those squares. Then click on Banner, and then click on Student Menu. Whether you want to look up a course or register for a course, click on Student Registration Self-Service. At this particular point, we're going to practice looking up a course. So I'm going to navigate to the schedule of classes over here on the top right. I'll click on that. When I do, I need to now select a term. So if I navigate to the drop-down arrow here, you'll see that I have several different options. I can look for courses in the fall, or in this case, because I want to register for a course in the summer, I'm going to look up Summer 2020. Please note that you do not want to check the credit-free offerings unless you are trying to take a course that is not for credit. Most students at RCC are taking courses for credit so that they can contribute to a degree. When I click on Summer 2020, I then need to hit Continue. Now I have the opportunity to get more specific about what I'm looking for. If I simply hit the search bar right now, I would be taken to a list of every single course being offered in all of the summer terms at RCC. This is different from WebAdvisor, the platform that RCC used to use, because in WebAdvisor you had to search summer term by summer term. There are 3 terms in the summer: Summer 1, which runs from late May through most of June, Summer 3, which runs from late June through most of July, and Summer 2, which begins on June 1st and ends on July 23rd. So before Banner, you had to know which term you wanted to look for a class within. Now, the great part about Banner for summer courses is that you don't have to know which term a course is in. You can simply instruct Banner to look for a course or a departmental set of offerings for the entire summer. So let's pretend that I want to take a management course over the summer, but I have no idea when management courses are being offered. I'm going to navigate to the subject field, and at this point I can either scroll down through the offerings and find management, or if I know the abbreviation of the management department, which is MGT, I could simply type it into the box. In this case, I'm going to select MGT, and because I just want to know how many management courses are being offered over the summer, I will hit search. Then I'm taken to my results. Now, these results, we're going to stay here for a few minutes because it's important to know exactly what you're seeing. First of all, the CRN of a course is its unique identifier. And one really important thing that I'm doing that will become very crucial in just a few minutes is I'm demonstrating how to change the width of each of these fields, each of these boxes here. Okay? It's sort of like an Excel spreadsheet or a Google Sheet if you've ever worked with one of those. You can click on the little vertical line here, and then you can drag it back and forth to reveal or hide information. So we see here that this CRN is the unique identifier of this particular management course. It's being offered in summer 2020. Here is a description of the subject, the discipline that is being offered. This is management. The course number is Management 11100. You may know this course as Management 111, but in Banner, course identifying numbers are 5 digits long. So what's happened is that all of your RCC course numbers now have 2 zeros tacked onto them. So Bio 105 will be Bio 10500. Management 111 will now be Management 11100. The section number identifies that unique section at particular dates and times. The title of the course reveals the specific title of the class you're taking, and you want to make sure that that lines up with what is required by your degree. You see how many credits the course carries here. In this case, it's a 3-credit course. And then you can also see the instructor in the next tab. If we click on the instructor, right now you don't get very much information. You see the instructor's name and the fact that they are a part-time faculty member. In the future, there may be more information offered in this field, including a photo of the instructor. Now, this next box is very important because it's going to tell you when the course meets, and it's really crucial that you understand exactly when you're expected to show up for class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by moving this vertical line, moving this box so that it becomes larger and reveals as much information as possible. To do this well, we're actually going to have to scroll over so that we can see more of the screen to the right, and then we'll continue to make this box bigger. Okay? And you'll see why that's so important in just a minute. Once I've come to the end of this box, once there's no more information here, I can stop scrolling, stop manipulating the width of this field, and learn what information I've revealed. First of all, this is an online course, and that makes sense because RCC is running all Summer 1 and Summer 2 courses, so that is all courses in the Summer 1 and Summer 2 semesters, basically from late May through almost the end of July, in a online or distance learning format. The Summer 3 term has not yet been decided whether it will be online or not, okay? And we'll hear that information soon. So right now we know the course is online. Obviously it doesn't have a building because or a room because it's going to be in your room. And the start date for the course is June 1st, 2020. You then see that the end date is July 23rd, 2020. Now, because I know when summer terms begin and end, I know that this is a Summer 2 course. But really, those differences between Summer 1, Summer 2, and Summer 3, they don't even much matter here in Banner, because what's important is that you know you have to show up for class starting June 1st, and your class will end July 23rd. So it's really important to make sure that you're available and willing to log in to the system during those times so that you can complete your work. You always want to check the start and end date carefully. Now, if we look at the campus, RCC does have several different campuses. We have our Automotive Center, we have our main campus, we have our Culinary Arts Center in Nyack, we sometimes have courses in Haverstraw. So it's important to make sure that you know where the course is being offered, and that is revealed here. In this case, the course is online. The next field will show us the enrollment. In this case, there are 14 seats left in the course. 14 seats remain in the course, and the course is capped at 20. So right now, there are still plenty of seats left in this class. The last field would tell us any general education or other kinds of important attributes of this course. If the course fulfilled a SUNY general education category, you would see that information here. It's very important to pay attention to that when you're trying to fulfill specific requirements for your degree. So now we've gone over the basics of looking up a course. And at this point, we're going to actually go back, and we're going to go back to select a term, and we're going to practice registration. We're going to go back all the way to registration. Okay, so we're going to go all the way back to registration, back to these 4 different options, and instead of choosing schedule for classes, we're going to choose register and drop classes. We'll click on that. Now, again, I want to register for a course for the summer. But I've changed my mind. I don't want to register for a management course anymore. I want to register for a biology course. So my first step is to choose Summer 2020 because that's the term I'm trying to register for. I then hit continue. Then I'm taken to this same group of choices where I need to narrow down what I'm looking for. If I were to simply hit the search bar down here, I would find every single course offered in the summer, but I'd rather just stick with the biology courses because that's the kind of class I've decided that I need or that I want to do over the summer. So in the subject field, I'm going to click here, and then I will navigate down to biology. Okay. Now, I know that I need a biology course, but I can't quite remember which one, so I'm just going to search for now. When I do, you'll see that my results look a little bit different from when I simply search the schedule of classes. The reason it's different is because I'm about to register, and so I need the ability to add courses. In this case, I'm going to add Biology 105, which is a 4-credit lab science, meaning that it has both a lecture and a lab, which under normal circumstances would meet and be a hands-on, in person, and be a hands-on experience. In this particular case, because of COVID, it's going to be offered online. Let me sort of clarify what I mean by Bio 105. So remember that we can manipulate these fields, okay? So we have all of these courses are biology courses, but we need to make these fields larger so that we can look at the full number. I want to look at Biology 105. In Banner, that course number is 10500. Okay, I can see over here, this is the course I want. Here is the title. It matches the title of the course that I need, which is the first part of the general biology sequence. I see the instructor here, Professor Fuller, and then I can see the meeting times. Okay. Now what you can see here, when you pull this field into its full width, you'll see that this is a remote class. What that means is it's offered on Monday and Wednesday, because Monday and Wednesday are highlighted in green, from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., and that is remote. I have to sit in front of my computer during that time and engage with the activities and the lectures that Professor Fuller will be offering. This is not what's called an asynchronous class, meaning I can log in and do the work as long as I meet the deadlines. I can do that work anytime. Rather, this is a remote learning class where I'm expected to be in front of my computer for certain times every day, or in this case, twice a week, Monday and Wednesday. Okay? And I want to clarify, this is the lecture. All right, now that's going to be very important in just a few minutes, but this is the lecture. Okay, so now I also want to just make sure I know when this course begins, and in this case, it begins right here, May 26, 2020, and it ends at the end of June. Okay, this is the summer 1 term. So now I think, yes, this is the course that I want, but as I look at the rest of the information provided, I see that this course is linked to other courses. So it's really important that I need to click on the course title so that I can get the full understanding of what is going on here, because this course, this lecture course, is linked to something else. So I'm going to click on the course title, okay, where I'm going to learn more information here about what the course is, whether it has any prerequisites, whether it has any co-requisites, meaning courses you have to take alongside of it at the same time, what its general education category is. In this case, it's a natural science course. And then here, whether it has any linked sections. In this case, it does. It has a lab that is linked to it. Okay, and that's really important because all of our 4-credit lab science classes have labs linked to the lecture. And those labs are required, and they are required for you to pass the class. So it's a very important part of doing well and succeeding in this class. Okay, so again, really important to make sure that you investigate if a course has a linked section. Another way that you can do this is to simply navigate over to the right here and click on View Linked. When you do this, you'll see that the lab is linked to the lecture. And the lecture, remember, met Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 to 12:30. But look, the lab meets Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are the green highlighted bits. Every week. So now you know this class isn't just Monday and Wednesday each week during that summer 1 term. It's also Tuesday and Thursday. Monday and Wednesday are your lectures. Tuesday and Thursday are your labs. Now, the labs are also going to be remote learning. So all of this will be done online in the summer 1 term this coming summer, but you have your lecture Monday, Wednesday, and your lab on Tuesday and Thursday. So let's say that I think, yes, this is exactly the class I want. I'm excited to get my Bio 105 complete in summer 1, and I want to add this class. Really easily from the very top here, from the top right, I can simply click Add All, and that is going to add both the lecture and the linked lab, and that's exactly what we want to do. When I add all, you'll see that I have this summary pop up at the bottom that says that I am about to register for both the lecture and the lab. In order to complete my registration, and this is really, really important, I have to click Submit. Okay? When I do, you'll see these little green highlighted buttons that says, yes, I have registered for this class. Okay? Now, right here over on the left, you'll see your schedule, and already it has populated General Biology 1 from 8 a.m. to 12:30, Monday through Thursday in the summer 1 term. So it's really handy to have your calendar over here to the left. Let's say that this was a mistake. Let's say that I decide, no, I don't want this particular section, or no, I've decided I'd rather take Bio 105 when we're back in person, or I'd like to take a different class instead over the summer. So in this case, you would go back to registration. You're going to register and drop classes, the same option you picked before, except this time you're going to drop a class you're already enrolled in. You need to make sure that you choose the appropriate term, in this case summer 2020, that's correct, so we'll hit continue. And then you'll see that your schedule, your calendar, and your biology courses pop up, just like they did before. You're going to very easily be able to drop this course. The way to do it is to simply go to Action. Instead of None, click Drop and Delete. Same for the lab, drop and delete. It's important to drop both parts of the course, and then you're going to hit Submit. When you do that, you see that the status of the courses is deleted. Okay? And if you wanted to go back and add them again, you would have to do that by clicking down here in Web Registered. Okay, so you can do this all from this nice handy pane. You don't actually have to go back to registration the way that I did, but that's one other way of doing it if you'd like. You'll also see that the course was removed from your calendar, so it's completely gone. Okay, so just to recap, what we've done today is we've searched for a class, we've registered for a class, and we've dropped a class. If you are struggling with this process, please make sure you contact your advisor. And if you still have lingering questions after you contact your advisor, you can also contact the records office. But you should try to work with your advisor in order to resolve any registrations that you have. They're very good at helping you. Thanks so much for your attention. I hope you are all safe and healthy and that you have good luck registering for the summer and beyond. Take care.